I'm Brandon Lang, and this is your Friday edition of My 2 Cents. We'll get to another winning complimentary selection in just a moment after Arizona and Xavier sneak under the posted total last night. Tonight, we go to UCLA and Kentucky. We'll break it down for you in just a second. So Heartbreak City again last night as the 80-dimer on Michigan goes down. They got the 3-point lead with 1:45 to go. They don't box out. Offensive rebound. Tough break. I'm now 5-2 in the big dance, and the 2 losses could have very easily been wins. We are a couple of breaks away from being a documented and validated 7-0 in the big dance. But I'll tell you something right now. If I could have, after 7 releases in the big dance, 5-2, good for 142 dimes of net profit, heading into the second night of the Sweet 16, I'll take it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I come right back down Main Street with another 80-dime play, looking to make it 3 out of 4 with 80-dime releases in the tourney so far, and set the table for the Elite 8 on Saturday. Tough way to lose that one last night. But as we overall view of the entire tournament, it has been rock solid. Started last Tuesday night with 40-dimer on Mount St. Mary's. We went 80-dimer on USC over Providence, winner. Thursday night, we had 100-dimer on Middle Tennessee State beating Minnesota. Friday, 80-dimer on Rhode Island, getting it done over Creighton. Then we rolled into Saturday and lost that tough 100-dimer on Iowa State, going down to the wire against Purdue. But we bounced back with the 40-dimer on Rhode Island, getting it done over Oregon on Sunday. Then, of course, last night we come back to the dance, and we lose the 80-dimer, Heartbreak City with Michigan. So 5-2, plus 142 dimes of net profit in the dance. So tonight, right back down Main Street with the 80-dimer. Let's get back on track this week, and we'll let about Saturday worry about itself. All right, complimentary winner in a moment. My 2 cents. So as you think about the NCAA tournament, you think about how it goes. Sometimes it's just a complete joke on how things happen. That takes me to Purdue and Kansas last night. It just goes to show you that Purdue had no right beating Iowa State. They had no right. Iowa State played perhaps one of their worst first halves of the entire year. And then down 19 in the second half, they were unable to come back. Although they did take a 2-point lead, about 1:30 to go, they just didn't have enough left in the tank. And that's where the joke is. Because Iowa State earlier this year went into Kansas and beat Kansas outright. Purdue gets handed a gift by Iowa State, who just didn't play well, and they get blown the fuck out by Kansas in one of the biggest mismatches in this tournament. Purdue didn't deserve to be there. They didn't match up with Kansas. That was embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And Iowa State has to be sitting there at home today, scratching their heads and being even more angry that they didn't get another shot at Kansas because they played tentative and played horrible against Purdue. And that's the joke of the NCAA tournament. Teams that should advance have one bad game, and you got to go home. And then you get a 30-point burial because a team that shouldn't be there got there. That, my friends, is the big dance. All right, complimentary winner. Last night, sneaked that under with Arizona and Xavier. Tonight, we come right back down Main Street with UCLA. 10-2 their last 12 against the number as a favorite of 0-5 in this tournament. And you look at their last 6 meetings with Kentucky, 5-1 against the spread. They already went into Kentucky and beat the Wildcats earlier this year. And now on a neutral floor, they get them again. And you look at Kentucky, 4-1 against the spread their last 6 tournament games. I'm going to lay the wood with UCLA to advance to the Elite 8 with another win over Kentucky tonight. That's it, everybody. 80-dimer Friday card, win or lose. I'm Brandon Lang. See you back here on Saturday with another edition of My 2 Cents.